Okay, set is a data structure in the JavaScript. So again, let's come to the source code folder and we do console.log, and this is .set 14.set.js. First, we have to talk about the data type versus data structure. Officially, according to MDN, so in the ECMAScript there is 6 primitive data type. Undefined, string, number, boolean, big, int, and symbol we have just talked about yesterday. And there is another data type called structural data type. This is the latest name or terminology. Some people like me, I like to call it a reference data type, right? So it doesn't matter. So the structural data type only has one, just object, only have one, and there is the root data type, which is null. So based on the structural data type, there is a data structure. There are several data structures. So what is these structures? So let me show you the example first. So let's do commonly used data structures. So you can see array, stack, queue, linked list, trees. So these are data structures, right? So now you could possibly understand what data structure is. It just several some of data types are associated together, which has a collection or a set of methods, so that you can have a more convenient to do some specific task. All right, like array or two-dimension array, right? They're all data structures. They are all based on objects that you can implement them manually. So these are data structures. Maybe you're still not clear about that. So let's come to what is set. Set is similar to array, but only contains unique values. Alright, so let's create a new set. So add one. Just similar to array dot push. Alright, and then we add number 1 again into set S1. So we display S1. See, there's only one element. Why? Because set instance only store unique values. When you push number 1 again into the S1 instance, it won't store, because that's not what set do. So let's put add 2. Two elements, right? 1 and 2. There is s1.size. Okay, just similar to length, right? Array.length 2. Because there are 2 elements. Console log and the s1.delete number 2, similar to pop. That's one. Okay, there are 1 element left. because number 2 has been deleted. And last, we do clear method. There's no similar method in array unless you just point array instance to null directly, or you set array dot length to equal to 0, right? Console log. This method just clear the set instance, right? Make it empty. So these are several methods or APIs of set. Second, we do traversal. So first we add some elements to. Let's do 2, 3, 4, and console log S1. And we want to do traversal. Okay. So let's do 4, because this is not array, right? We cannot just use the array. We can try, but we cannot use array API method directly. We can do let atom of as well. So, what is the difference of let of and let in? So let of loop the values of the target, and let in loop the index of the target. So let enter. You can see 2, 3, 4. Let's do. Let of. So we do let keys of S1 dot keys. Yep. Console log keys. Key. As you can see, K is same as the values, right? So it's a little bit different. Suppose we do values, right? Value 2, 3, 4. It seems like the key and the values in the set instance are same. So now we want to do entries. So you can see it here. Key and the values are same in the set instance. So it's just same. This is the difference between set and array, right? So use cases. So first we could do like remove the duplicate of array. So let array1 equal to 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we do array2 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So first we remove duplicate. We do let f3 equal to new set r1 f3 1, 2, 3, 4. But array1 is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Right? So the two elements has been removed. Duplicated elements has been removed through right here. So second can merge the array and remove the duplicate. This is a variation based on the last use case, right? So there are two arrays, array1 and array2. So let's do let set for equal to new set. Instead of this, we can do a spread operator, array1, array2. This is another array, right? To merge these two arrays. So this is a new array. We'll put the new array in the set and oh no, so log S4. This is S4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, right? Yeah. So 4. So besides that, we can do find the intersection, which means so in the array1 there are like 6 elements, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and in the array for them is 3, 4, 5, 6. So the intersection should be 3 and 4, right? So how to find that? Let intersection equal to, we need to first we convert this to new, right? So S5 equal to new set array1 6 array2, and we know that there is a method called filter. Filter has a function loop through the array1, and you can set up a condition. The elements which can pass the condition gonna be returned into a new array. So the condition should be values loop through 6.has value, right? So this value should be existing in the S6, so the new array should be returned. Let's see. S6. No. Intersection. Right? 3 and 4. There, because 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 4, 5, 6. So the intersection should be 3 and 4. Also, we can use this to find the substraction, which means the elements, all elements except intersections, right? Except everything. So it should be 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, except 3 and 4, except the intersection. So what should we do? We do let substraction dot array1 filter again. Right here we can do a arrow function, right? We just practice, always practice, take the chance to practice. So arrow function S6.has value, S6 do not has this value. Okay, so it should be back to subtraction. Value is not defined. Okay, 1 1 2 2. Yeah, it doesn't exist in Es6. Okay, so same thing. Subtraction 1. It's S5. 1 1 2 2. 1 1 2 2. It should be 1 1 2 2. Okay. Okay, so the final result should be subtraction 1. Yeah, 1 1 2 2 5 6, right? Except 3 and 4, so which is correct basically. But what we want to do, we want to remove the duplicate. So new set. Okay, 1 2 5 6, right? So except the 3 and 4, other elements displayed here 1 2 5 6. We found the subtractions, right? Yeah, so this is number 3, use cases. Number 4, we're gonna talk about weak set. What is weak set? It is set accepts only objects. So let's do let s7.new weak set. Yeah, and we S7 we add a primitive data type to it, and we see how it works. See, invalid value used in weak set, because it only accept only objects, so you cannot push number to it. Add number to it. You need to let obj1 dot name equal let obj2 age 28 and s7.add obj1. Yeah, there's one object here, right? So let's do obj2, two object here, right? Yeah, this is the set. It only accept object. So suppose here we wanna let for b dot cannot be traversed for let property. All right, property of S7 also dot props prop, right? Evaluate attempt the iterated iterable instance because it is non-iterable, right? This is also a difference between weak set and set, so cannot be looped. So means that this is wrong. Okay, let's do this as well. So we need to comment it out. So the last thing is weak set use weak reference the objects in the weak set will be garbage collected when object removed or object disappear. What does this mean? So there is a garbage collector. Okay, let's show you a strong tab, a strong reference. All right. So let o dot object. This is just a strong reference. Even so, sometimes this O object is used in some other elements or in some other functions or methods. So the O will be garbage collect or recycled, even though this object is not in used in somewhere else or in other functions at all, but still this object existing in this source code or in the memory, because it won't be automatically garbage collect. So this is a strong reference. The objects inside of the set instance weak reference means if somewhere else this object obj1 doesn't exist or disappear or not in use anymore, so the objects in the Es6 instance object 1 gonna be disappear automatically or garbage collect automatically, and this one will never be garbage collected unless you do let all O equal to null. So you just free the memory or free the space manually, unless this object will still be in the memory all the time. All right. So the reason why the weakset use weak reference, you just wanted to free the memory, and these objects stored in the weakset is also some kind of objects which is used temporarily, not some constant stuff. It's just some temporary objects stored in the weakset. So it is supposed to be garbage collect once this object doesn't exist in the memory anymore. So yeah, this is pretty much everything today about new data structure set.